Okay, so I'm gonna go over opinions in the end and a couple more Netflix movies. The Platform, if you haven't seen it, I would definitely recommend it. It was thought provoking in quite a few ways, and always like the weirdness. So it's a guy who actually doesn't realize what he's volunteering for. He's actually just trying to quit smoking, and he gets himself in a position where he's basically, I guess it's like a social experiment to try to see. They say to, I think like it was forge bonds and it wasn't exactly that. It was something positive though. But of course, the main character's like, well, that could be used for bad too if they figured that out in here. Anyway, it was pretty interesting at first. He has a roommate who explains to him that the food comes from the top. It's so many floors, and as the movie goes on, it's like more and more floors you didn't know about. Anyway, it comes down from floor one all the way to the bottom, and you have so long to eat. And whatever the people on the bottom get left over is what they get. Um, and as the movie progresses, things happen. He has different roommates. One roommate, when they get sent, the same roommate who actually kind of showed him the rope, so to speak, ends up, once they're on the bottom, trying to kill him. And basically, not exactly kill him, keep him alive, and harvest his flesh for food. You know, that old chestnut. But, I don't know. I look at a human and I'm like, yuck. Anyway, but I guess that's the norm, right? Normie thing to do. Um, yeah, it was pretty, you know, he introduced a girl who supposedly was looking for her kid in that place. She ends up saving him from the guy, and things go on, and he gets in a position where he has a gentleman as a roommate who is willing to help him. And they have like a high position. They get on the platform and they ride it all the way down. Now, how they get back up, I do not know. They did not cover certain details in the movie, which I was like, but it was still thought provoking. So, um, yeah, it was cool in the end because they found the little kid, and supposedly one of his roommates worked there and said that the woman was an actress. She wasn't even looking for a kid, but they find the kid, so it's kind of weird, but you know, um, I liked that chick. She was all crazy and stuff. I do some of the strong ones. They're beautiful. Anyway, um, real quick, speaking of some of the strong ones that are beautiful, um, I've had a couple comments, and one I'm not really going to touch until I have time to really give a fully rounded reply. Because sometimes you can say things and basically people take it the way they want to take it, or whatever the case may be. They can, I don't know. I'm not trying to have people flip out, but I am, if I do videos on stuff, I'd like to show different perspectives in respect to those who have those perspectives. Anyway, um, Candice Owens, though, I did look her up and I like a lot of what she says. She's very likable. She's more real sounding than the ones up there, but she is up there. So it's like, yeah, she is likable, very likable. Uh, if the act was not an act, I would hope that we'd have more like that were real. But and I'm not trying to insult her character, you know, I don't know how much they know and are aware, but I'm just saying she's only got so much pull, you know what I mean? So she's all right, but she would still be okay with the Palestinians losing their land. And you know what I'm saying? Possibly. I don't know because things are so tied up from the bottom up. You know what I mean? Maybe from the top down would be more appropriate. But yeah, so I checked her out and she's pretty interesting. I liked listening to her. I like how she's not unreasonable. She doesn't make something out of nothing, you know. She's beautiful, strong, intelligent, and I love how well spoken she is and how she gets to the point. She's smart. I like that. Enjoy watching her, and I'm not gonna watch her a lot because I see it as a show and I'd rather gain knowledge in other areas. But you know, yeah, like I said, if it were a real thing, I like her character very, very much. Um, Another one on Netflix, 2 Second Horror Stories. I think I just watched the first episode, but I liked it enough to tell you about it. I love weird stuff like this, like where you don't expect it. So the dude is like a killer of mothers. You see him like killing women, calling them bad mothers, and he tells a lady after you see him do that, he's with another lady saying, you know, parenthood isn't cut out for anyone. He's real short tempered. Anyway, he runs into this one chick who he tries his stuff on. And basically, he pushes it, ends up in her house to kill her, and finds out she's not even a mom. She's crazy, and her baby is a doll, and she kills him. So I can't help it. I liked it. And I'm like, surprised. Trying to kill me. You better put my baby down. I don't know. It was cray. It was pretty fun. I was like, yeah. But I'm going to touch one more. Yeah. I have one more, but I'm going to save that for something else. AJ and the Queen. So I like drag queen shows, but this one, and it seems like more and more are disturbing. Now, I haven't watched them all, like, since they became a thing. Yeah. But recently, since I've been watching, it seems like more and more sport clothing with pizza. Like, when has that been a thing ever? I don't know. Maybe I'm weird, but I never got the memo that maybe wear leopard print or some sort of kitten print, you know, something cute. Pizza. No. The pizza was never a thing. And so whenever I see that, I see red flag. And especially when they're talking about kids, when they're wearing the stuff or relating it to children in like a very it makes me sick because I think that on another level it's probably not what it appears to be. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah, I actually like RuPaul, but I don't like that she's involved with all that stuff, so it's not good, man. You know, it seems like it's glorifying being a drag queen to the audience, which when if maybe the world wasn't ruled by people that are into doing things with young kids, maybe young children, I wouldn't have such a bad feeling in my stomach when I see that kind of stuff. Like, ew. That don't feel right. Anyway, I want to try to put a reversal video together. So let's close it and have a good one.